Kaleidoscope Toy and Miniature Australian Shepherds in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're doing a video series for our puppy adopters and also for anyone who has a puppy or who is thinking about getting a puppy of any breed. This is going to be on puppy handling. It's very, very important to handle your puppy in an appropriate way very regularly so that your puppy is good for you, good for your veterinarian, and good for your groomer if you so choose to use a groomer. So what we do with each puppy, and this is also for breeders who are, maybe you're new to breeding and you haven't done a lot of breeding, this is something you can start doing with your puppies when they're about 2 weeks old. Okay. So what I do is I pick up a puppy, put it in my lap, I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm just going to handle the ears. Okay. I'm going to handle the ears. Okay. Just like if I was putting a Q-tip in there. I'm going to rub my fingers gently over its eyes in case I have to clean its eyes or put eye drops in. I'm going to put my finger in its mouth in case I have to pill the puppy, or the vet's going to want to check the gums, check the teeth. Your puppy needs to be accustomed to these things before it happens later on in life, and some dogs get very defensive over having their paws handled. A lot of people get bitten when they go to trim the toenails or handle the paws, and your groomer is going to really appreciate it if you do that. Okay, now I'm going to stand the puppy on the floor. These puppies are a little young for this, but I'm going to handle all 4 feet. And as you can see, I've been doing this because some puppies can pitch a royal fit when you go to do this. And I'm going to handle his rear in case he has to get a thermometer or he has to get shaved. And I'm really basically teaching, this is a little young, but I'm teaching the puppy to what's called stand for exam. Okay, they do this in dog shows. And you can gently sit the puppy, all right, and just pretend like you're giving it an exam, okay? And then, oops, you can take a brush and just use the soft bristles and just gently brush your puppy. Get it used to the feeling of that. Okay. You don't have to have treats. We don't do a lot of treat stuff with our dogs. We like our dogs to enjoy our company and want to please us and not be treating us like we're a treat dispenser. So we will be using treats in future training, but I'm not sitting here shoving treats down my dog while I'm doing these things to it. I'm asking it to stand. Good baby. Okay, and then I'm done. Okay, so if you're a breeder, you can do that with each individual puppy. Just take a minute. So this puppy is a little bit younger than the first puppy. This one's only 3.5 weeks old. So he hasn't had as much of it as the other puppy. So I'm just going to do the same thing, but we might get a little different reaction from this puppy because he is younger. Just gently, you know, when you feel their ears and you touch them, then their brain is registering that, okay? Now I'm going to put my finger in his mouth, just like if he had to have a pill. That's good. Okay, good baby. I'm going to handle his paws very gently. If every breeder would do this with their little puppies, now see, he's getting a little bit wild about his back feet, so I'm just going to gently hold him. And then when he gives into it, I'm going to set him down for a minute. Let him think about it for a second. Let him think about it for a second. So you see, each puppy has a little bit different reaction. And especially the younger puppies, because these puppies are a week behind the other litter. Okay. So give him a peel. Good baby. All right, rubbing his paws. Good baby. This is a Jessie Shelby puppy, black tri-boy. And rubbing his back feet. Very nice. Okay. I'll turn him around and pretend I'm going to take his temperature. Good baby. Okay, he did good. All right, I'm going to go back here to Elton. This is Elton. Okay, I'm going to do the whole thing over again. Ears, eyes, mouth, good. Front paws, back paws. That's better, see, because he had a minute off. Back paw. And you can't feel it, but I can feel the relaxation in his body. And temperature. Very nice. Okay. And then I'm going to just gently brush. Okay, I'm just gently, not with the pin side, but with the soft side. Pin will come later. And now he's starting to sort of explore my hand a little bit. So all that tension that he had before is now gone. So handling your puppy from an early age, getting that puppy used to being handled. We'll do one on bathing, but we're not going to do that yet. They're too young. But you just want that puppy to surrender to being picked up, to being held, to being touched, to being handled. If the puppy pitches a little fit, I'm going to gently hold the puppy until it quits and then set the puppy down. Because if I set the puppy down when it was pitching a little bit of a fit, then I've trained that brain that if it acts poorly, in my opinion, then it's going to get rewarded with relief, okay? And that, if you've watched any of my release of pressure videos, you don't want to relieve pressure at the wrong time. So pressure would be, just picking up and holding the puppy. And if the puppy doesn't like it and it has a little bit of a meltdown, I'm just going to hold that puppy until it relaxes, and then I will set the puppy down, okay? I'm not going to set the puppy down when it's having a meltdown. So anyway, Elton here says, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We're going to be doing weekly, at least, videos on puppy rearing, and I'm prepping the people that are getting my puppies for what they can do when they get their puppies home, but this is really for anyone who has a puppy or a dog and they need some handling tips and some training tips. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and check us out at Kaleidoscope Toy Aussies at Weebly.com if you're interested in one of our miniature puppies. Thank you.